Hey everybody, I'm on a quest today. I'm on a quest to reach a milestone. I have 29 caches to go to reach another milestone. In my case, 14,000 cache finds. The first cache is in this tree, I believe. Well, that cache was actually a puzzle cache. It was one of those little mathematical puzzles that I stared at for the longest time, and then even had an epiphany. I thought, well, maybe it's this, and I turned out to be close, but not quite. And then I had another epiphany, and there it was. All good. I made the find today. Good deal. I can see this cache from the car. Can you see it? This is a pretty interesting looking geocache. After getting it open, it's even cooler inside. Oh, geocaching takes you to some interesting places. I'm just below the dam here in Monument, Colorado. And this will be a multi-cache I'm looking for. I solved the first spot. It was one of those signs where you had to figure out a bunch of numbers, which I did. I'm on my way to the actual cache now, I think. Well, how's this one for a geocache? Quite the craftsmanship. I left a travel bug in there. The little elf there is holding the a container with the log in it. That's part 2 of a multi-cache. I won't say which one. Just along the windy trail, switching back down the hill, on my way to another geocache. Heads down that way. Through the trees is Mount Herman. Has some snow on it, but not very much for December 27th. The clue for this cache says to go up some stairs. I think I found the stairs. But then I found a travel bug in here. I'm going to trade for this one with one of these proxies I have. It's a one of those Unite for Diabetes travel bugs that I've had for a little while. I'm going to leave this one here, and then we'll go on to the next cache. This little hike I'm on right now is a park once and find 6 adventure. Hopefully I'll go 6 for 6. This is 1 for 1 so far. I am at stage 2 of a multi-cache. I looked around quite a while and didn't spot a container. I do remember finding stage 1 quite some time ago, but then I noticed there's a tag on the tree down there, and that's the clue for the next stage. But it's a puzzle in itself, so I'm not going to be able to find stage 3 or 4 of this cache today, but we'll try again another day. Well, I'm glad this shelter didn't contain the cache that I'm looking for. It's in this log here, though. Right back in there. Well, I signed the log on that cache. Still more to go. The next one is a little more than 4/10 of a mile. The trails up in this park are quite the maze. I have to figure out how to get there, hopefully without leaving the trail, but we'll see. It's a pretty nice area back in here. Like I said, there's trails that go all over the place, and I'm following one that looks like is heading right towards the cache, but it's still about 1/3 of a mile away, so hopefully it will keep going in the right direction. Otherwise, I'll have to find a different way around. So this cache, being a little off trail, wasn't too hard to find. There's some trash down here. We're just right next to it, looks like. This guy right here. Very good. So that cache hadn't been found since May of 2018. It's great to find a lonely cache. This was a puzzle cache that was a little bit difficult, which is why I guess it doesn't get found that often. Anyway, I'm glad to have made the find. I have one more cache to look for on the way back to the car, and it's got a Harry Potter theme. Hopefully I will be able to find that one to wrap up the day. There's some great trails here in this park. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen a few more people. Only seen a handful of other people hiking around. A few on bicycles, mountain bikes. It's maybe low 40s today, maybe 40 degrees. Well, I found the cache. This note was in it. Turns out that this is not only a puzzle cache, it's also a multi-cache. 6 stages. This is just stage 1. I don't have time to do 5 more stages today, so I'll have to wait until another day to find the rest of them. Well, after my 3 or 4 mile hike, I thought I'd look for a few others on the way out, but DNFs. Oh well. Did find a bunch of good ones today, had a nice hike, and enjoyed my time very much. So I'm heading back home now. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Caching with CAJrrman. We'll see you next time, down some trail somewhere. So long everybody, take care.